Hello and welcome to the West Ivy podcast. I'm your host Shamba-Rio, and today we live at Sunset Square. I'm not alone. I have a special guest. He's an award-winning MC.
Yeah.
He's a radio presenter. He's a musician.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Gab, how are you, my
Easy,
brother?
my brother. How you doing?
I'm good, dog.
Don't worry, I sanitized my hands already, so don't be surprised. Yo, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
I got everything cooked together and we sanitize it.
So for the people who don't know you, who
Yeah.
is Mr. Gab?
My name is Gabriel Tumelo Ramrasha. The Gab Mapiano thing was derived, cut short from my name Gabriel. So it's Gab Mapiano. I'll tell you about where the Mapiano name comes from. But my full name is Gabriel Tumelo Ramrasha. I was born in Mankweng Hospital.
Okay.
A son of the soil, man.
Born and bred in
the dusty streets of Mankweng. I've been here. It's been home. It's still home as it is, and it'll forever be home, man.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, that's who I am, man. Just a normal other gent, man.
Nah.
I got ambitions. I got plans. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't, but we just keep pushing, and we just keep praying until something really does happen. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. People always ask me about my hobbies. I don't really got hobbies. I just love cooking.
Shit, you do cook?
Yeah, I'm a good cook, man. No, don't even know. I'm a good cook.
Like, what type of food do you cook?
Everything, But I don't do this like typical stuff. Like, Bob, I go deep, man. Your asparagus stuff, I go in.
What? What's asparagus?
Yeah, asparagus is some other little leaf. They just, you do the right thing to it. I think it's one thing that takes my mind off a lot of things. And I learned doing it from a very early age, obviously from grandparents. The grand's always at home doing something. I've always loved fries,
Yeah.
So my love for cooking honestly started with me making those crisp fries, those potatoes, and you make those chunks and then you put them in. I think that's what created my love for cooking. And ever since then to date, those that know me know that whenever I'm home, if we're not on the road, if we're not touring, if we're not on shows, I literally cook up from your morning to your evening, man. So that's one of the things I do, and that's who I am, yeah.
Just to ease off the mind, man.
Yeah.
So okay, looking on, I went to your Instagram page and I want to know who is Team Undisputed and where did the idea come about?
Undisputed?
Yeah.
Look, man, I started this commercial entertainment thing a while back. Don't forget, I'm a PK, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a PK, I'm a born-again Christian, bro, like with all ends. I'm a pastor's child. I started doing commercial entertainment, I think around 2007-8. And it was only for survival, I never woke up in the morning. I've never had a dream to want to be a big entertainer or blow up.
What?
Not even. Well, what happened, if I'm going to give it to you quick. You grew up in church, no? Ideally, you growing up should make you end up becoming a pastor.
What's that?
Unfortunately, with my situation and a lot of other PK situations, ministry for their parents doesn't turn out the way they expect it to turn out. It's like a family business. When your dad is like at a certain age, you take over the ministry. Unfortunately, with some of us, my dad's ministry went from 100 to -10 over time. Church politics, you know how it is, man. Pastors are taking people that have been given this responsibility to take care of members. They take those members, start their new churches. So I was a point where I started resenting church. I never resented God.
Shit.
I resented.
So you stopped going to church?
No, I went. Remember, I was in Pretoria, so I'd come home and I'd see my dad was not fine and anything like that, and I'm like, hey, I don't ever want to be a pastor. Because if this is what ministry does, seeing my dad, I told myself I'm never going to become a pastor. Because I was resenting it then.
Yeah,
then I was like, you know what?
Bad.
And obviously then you can't get money anymore. Your parents can't pay for your fees anymore. You're not getting an allowance anymore. So I'm like, you know what can I do, man? That can generate me some income. Then a friend of mine who I stayed with, I won't forget it, Sunnyside, man. That's where we had a flat with sharing.
Yeah.
He was a DJ. He was
DJ.
making some, petty cash over weekends, man, playing at those clubs around Pretoria, your Europas and stuff like that, He was like, yo, dude, since you play the piano, why don't we just collaborate, man?
Yeah.
Then one day, while I'm DJing, you improvise with the keys. I'm like, that can actually
So
work.
when did you learn to play the
Learned in
piano?
church, obviously. I started playing when I was like 5, man. My dad was like an accordion player, because of church stuff.
Yeah.
So my dad taught me in an early age, and there was a guy called Timothy Malachi, who's a pastor now, Pastor Timothy Malachi.
Yeah.
He's the one that actually gave me the fundamentals and the basics of pianos and music and stuff. So that's when automatically you develop a love for it. You give it no choice, my man. So when you're born, this is what they put in your mouth. That's what you're gonna wanna.
You're born in the church.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I didn't really, that did not make me leave church, you know, or hate God or anything like that. It just made me realize that life has got people that are different. Not everyone is out there to see your success through, you know. So I guess from an early age, the love of music was there, but it was gospel music. It wasn't commercial music. So the commercial music part came because I had to find a survival mechanism. Man. Then we did our first show. People were like, we should like this thing, man. Then a month later, I'm getting paid for it. I was like, what? So you get paid just to improvise? That's when it all started. To date now, man. That's the reason why, even now, if you go through my music archives, I hardly have commercial music. Like, I don't have it. I don't have the stuff I
Nothing
play.
out.
Nah, man. I mean, for real. If you check my phone now, I probably have like, I don't know how many commercial songs I have there.
But you once like did songs before, like
yeah, a lot
tracks.
of songs, a lot of tracks. The thing is that
house, piano,
a lot, man, everything. The thing is that back then, when you meet fellow musicians and ambitious guys, going to studios it's like a hunger you have. You hardly talk about the paperwork. You talk about the royalties.
You just want to record.
You just want to record, bro. And that's the mistake that a lot of young musicians are making. Their hunger to record and make music, it's putting them in a trap where they're gonna make this music, and when the music goes out, they don't want to get a cent for it because they don't have the business education around the music thing.
They don't
at all, and that's what I'm advocating for. So to answer your question, Undisputed Productions is a company that we opened that actually deals with artist management, artist bookings. We deal with a lot of things. We have a music school, which is an NPC. We've got about 32 kids. We teach them music, practical and theory. We've got experts coming in from different areas that are coming to educate the kids about the element of the business of music, something we never got to learn in our time.
So it's an educational, like something like
yeah, man. It's a company, as well as it has its other branches where we've got like our NPC, non-profit company, where we've got the music school, and a lot of other programs that we're running. And the reason why it's called Undisputed was because there was a friend of mine who, when we give each other nicknames, like Mang, the man,
the man,
Mang, the soldier, So with my MC record, this guy was like, yo, bro, I've never heard you had that. Here you have a bad MC day or MC show, bad MC show. Therefore,
like you always on point.
Yeah, no, that I know. Therefore, you're undisputed, man. So I got undisputed. I'm like, undisputed. I'm not violent, like. Let's learn to celebrate ourselves. The little achievements you've got, you need to celebrate those achievements. So it came about Mr. Gab, the undisputed. So
so they were giving you your roses now. Shit.
But it put up a lot of pressure because now every show
you gotta be on point.
You have to be undisputed. And imagine I started doing shows recurrently at the same venues for the same crowds, but I had to reinvent myself and reinnovate myself every time
Make sure
I jumped on the
you
stage.
keep the crowd entertained.
Yeah, man, So that's where the Undisputed comes from, and that's where Undisputed Productions come from.
So considering like the work that you do right now, is it like what you wanted to do growing up? Like
the work I do now.
Like
now, man, I'm a serial hustler. I'm doing everything. So it depends on what you're talking about.
No, like okay, so growing up you didn't have like dreams or I wanna become this, I wanna do this.
Sorry.
Growing up, did you
With what I'm doing now? Nah, never. Dude, I've got these articles that came up in magazines. I forgot to bring it, but I think I'll give you the link. I've always wanted to, my first ever like magazine interview, I've always wanted to be a soldier. That's something I've always wanted to become.
A soldier, like a real soldier?
Yeah, like yeah, man.
Oh, come on.
For real, bro. For real. Come and tell you what. Look, you know when I grew up, I was always watching, you remember, as I said, coming from a Christian home, you're only allowed to watch Christian
Christian kind of movies,
We're never allowed to watch soapies. We're never allowed to listen to commercial music. If like our parents were watching TV and then they started kissing, my dad would put up they'll cover you like this, you'd be like, you shut open,
that's,
so that's the environment I grew up in. So I was always exposed to the Christian side of things, I was always watching pastors preach, like your Reinhard Bonke preach. And we're only allowed to watch movies where at the end of the day, someone saves the world. So we were exposed to all the army movies. So I always grew up like thinking, I love the action part. Even to date, people that know me, I don't watch anything else except documentaries. You'll never see me watching, not that I don't want to watch it and I've got nothing against it.
You don't watch like the action movies and all those
No, I only watch action and documentaries.
Okay.
Because what I was exposed to while growing up, you know. So I've always wanted to become a soldier, but then, as I said, man, in life, not everything turns out the way you wanted it to turn out. And you gotta make use of what you have at a particular time. You can't be sobbing around, complaining about, nah, I always wanted to be a doctor. Then because you can't be a doctor, it means that you should give up or whatever. No, but you take whatever you have and you work with it. So I took what I had and I worked with it. I mean, by God's grace, I'm a winning award, an award-winning MC. I'm nationally acclaimed. I mean, I've done shows everywhere, man. Everywhere. You know? The only thing I haven't done was TV. You know, I've always wanted to done TV, bro. Ish, bro. You know what that? Man? I don't want to sound better because I'm not. I've had my appearances on your ETVs, morning shows, your TVs. I've done that.
So, Mr. Gab, you're telling me already you didn't want to be on TV, right?
No, I wanted to be on TV.
You wanted to be on TV.
I still want to be on TV.
But why didn't you get on TV?
It's hard, my man. It's difficult.
How so?
It's what I told you. We need to understand the fundamentals of the entertainment industry. It's not about just having talent. There's a business side to your talent. And a lot of talented musicians or artists or whatever don't have management. But the thing with management, it comes at a cost, right? PR, number one. You need people that do your bookings. You need a manager. You need a person who's going to go out there, tell people about you, and then get you procured in another province for people that don't even know you. If it's only you alone as a talent, it will take you only to a certain level.
You need people. You
need people behind. You need a team, right? That can push you. You need an image consultant. You need a guy that's going to create an image for you. Like, for example, you're talking about Uncle Vin. You already know the kind of the kind of image he has.
The image,
that's style. There's someone who's behind that. There's someone who makes sure that you need to dress up like this.
Isn't it like Uncle Vin the way it is?
Dude, you can't just behave the way you want to behave when you're a brand.
What?
You no longer run your stuff. Number one, you no longer run your social media. Because they know that sometimes you might just lose it and say stuff in a How many artists do we know that collapse their careers over a tweet? So when you get to a certain level of stardom, you're no longer doing it alone. Hence about it, a team makes the dream work. A lot of talented young people don't have a team, unfortunately. And some of them is because they can't afford it. Dude, if I knew this secret, right, 6 years ago, I'd be out of the country right now.
So when did you learn it?
You learn along the way when they keep using you and hurting you and use you in the industry.
Been used already.
Yeah, I've been used 90% of my career, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Let me give you an example. I'm going to mention names, but I'm going to mention names. I don't care.
Okay.
It's the truth, anyways. Look, when a promoter identifies talent, and then they realize what I want a team, everything they do, they negotiate with you.
Okay.
And when because of the hunger you have, you don't see yourself being robbed in any way. You rather see being given an opportunity to showcase that talent. But then, my man, you can only showcase your talent for a certain time. You don't have to showcase your talent for 5 years. When the first year you cracked it, people know that this guy is good at what he does.
He's good.
But when you have a team, they no longer negotiate with you. When they want you, they're going to call a manager or your promoter. He'll tell them, no, guys, Gab charges 30,000, period. They can't negotiate that.
They can't talk to you.
Then what do? Then they start paying the 30K to the manager. Then you start growing in different elements. Now you've got a cameraman. They start archiving all of your performances because you can afford to what? To pay the cameraman. Okay. You've got a driver who drives you around. You're avoiding accidents, premature things that happen along the road because you're fatigued.
You're a brand.
You're a brand, or you can afford a driver.
Yeah.
You can afford a stylist. You can afford PR. Yeah? Why? Because people are giving you what you're worth. Yeah? For some of us, we knew that no, there's going to be a show. I get a manager. I get a cameraman. I get a mangman. And what do? They call, hey, Mr. Gab, we're having a show, and it has all the A-lister celebrities in the country. Wouldn't you want to be a part of that show? You would.
Yeah.
My brother, ish budget that I man. It roof 5,000.
You don't have nothing at that.
And that's how you're going to jet, bro. What do? You take the 5K. But unfortunately, that's the mistake we've made. We sold ourselves cheap. For quality that they could not even afford. So when they start talking about it, the next promoter asks you, how much did you give Gab? I feel 5,000. You're going to negotiate a 5,000 off a 4.5. right?
Yeah, hey, that's messed up.
I've been on stages where I was performing alongside the biggest players of the industry in this country to date.
Yeah.
Where they get paid 100 times more than I'm getting, but I'd be on the show 5 hours extra. Because look, I loved what I did, but they were there for the money, my man. They were not there for the entertainment. You understand? They reached a certain level where they're in the industry now, not because they want to entertain people. It's because they're making money out of it.
They were making a lot of money.
A lot of money out of it, right? We were getting fulfillment out of it because you fell in love with something that you like.
It's something that you do, yeah.
But passion doesn't feed you, bro. Passion doesn't pay for your bills. Passion doesn't make you a brand. A team makes you a brand, my brother. And I think it's one thing that I hope this podcast, whoever's going to watch this, should be able to learn, man. That let's learn to create a team for the talent.
Yeah.
Because the team is going to push the talent to greater heights.
To another level.
To another level. TV. Now to be on TV, you need an agency that asks you to send you a picture. How tall are you? Then they find you a slot on any TV telenova going on, right? Whose job? It was not your job. It was the agency's job that we like, no, this guy has this. He might be fitted or he might suit this. Then they allocate you a slot there. Then you're on TV. Then all of a sudden, you're famous. Then all of a sudden, everyone wants to see you at the events. And all of a sudden, you start making money out of what? Out of just showing face.
Just showing up.
Because you're famous. But what made you famous? TV made you famous. That's why TV is another important element of making a person's career
being famous.
Blow up.
Yeah. So you think like guys who like do soapies and then after they go into the music industry, that's how like they...
Yeah, they take advantage of their fame. How many guys do you know that have been in the industry that were never DJs or what? Now they're DJs.
Quite a lot.
I mean, almost every actor now is a DJ.
Is a DJ, yeah.
Why? Because they're using the image of fame. Yeah. Then they use it to what? To make extra money because they know they've got supporters that follow them. So now when their followers know that they can also DJ, how many talented DJs do you know that are banger DJs?
Oh, quite a lot.
But they don't get booked.
They don't.
Why? They don't have exposure to that. They don't have that kind of exposure. A lot of DJs. I'm going to give you one DJ from Mokas. I don't know. People want to say Gap. I don't care, man. I'm going to mention names.
Yeah.
There's a boy called DePaul. Recently, he did some MTV stuff. That boy, I started working with him, I think last year, before the lockdown. When I went to my shows, they gave that boy. Because that boy is a talent, bro. That boy was gigging for a year, bro. I mean, there's no DJ, young DJ like that kid. That guy can play.
He's talented.
Yeah, nah. But then, guess what happened? For almost 2 years, no one was giving him credit for anything. Because it wasn't popular. Even at the very same local shows that we do around, where he'd get booked, he was always undermined because no one knew him. They make him play early.
Oh, yeah. Early hours. Like
people are about, you're playing for no one. Because of the passion the boy had, what happened? He just didn't give up. Then he started having a team. Then the team started recommending, like, no. Then someone was like, guys, there's a boy called DePaul. Go Tev. So now the team made partially and somehow contributed to him where he is now. Now when he's called, he closes the show. Now that they saw his adverts on TV, he's been taken serious. And that's what TV does for you. So imagine when you got TV and you got talent. You got a proper team. My man, there's no way you will get to the top. You're going to blow up. So it's my thing. The reason why I'm not in TV, honestly speaking, I never had a team. You know, I never had a team. There was a point in my life where we tried to put it together, but we just couldn't afford them, man. You know, you get booked for a show. Yeah, you get a show, you get paid 10K. From the 10K, you need a book. You need a team of 5 guys to be with you, man. How much are you paying them? How much are you getting?
There's no way that you can afford.
How much are you paying for your transportation? We think that when people charge, we're thinking they're kidding. That 200K, my man, covers that person's team, his brand, everything. A guy can charge you 150,000, but then he only walks away with 40,000. The 110K is split amongst his team. That make the brand relevant, that keep the image of the brand viewable, you know?
So is it really necessary like to have a team?
Yeah, you need to have a team.
To make it big.
Yeah, you need to have a team.
There's no way.
These are things that TV shows never show us.
But right now they're promoting like you gotta be independent. Look at the Caspers.
Look, but Casper is independent as an artist, but Casper has a team. Casper has family tree, but man, they don't even tell you who's inside family tree. They don't tell you who's doing the PR. Do you think Casper doesn't have a PR guy?
I think he does.
He does, man. Those guys have a team, I mean, that guy's team is long, my man. But they never show, you never see that on the cameras.
Never.
When Casper performs, he never comes with the whole management. Management is not supposed to be on that platform.
Nah.
It's the management's job to
Yeah.
get Casper on that platform.
Yeah.
It's a team. You need to have a team. Let me give you an example. Right now, we're shooting a podcast, right? People are only seeing me and you. They don't see who's behind the cameras.
No.
And without these guys, we'd never be even seen by who's seeing us now.
Most def.
But what are we preaching? Nah, Gab, let's do this. Yo, drop in your podcast. But they don't even understand the technicalities behind us or you having a podcast. The equipment that's needed there. Everybody right now wants to have a podcast, but the kind of quality, people now look at the quality of the podcast.
Yeah.
Sponsors, they look at the quality of the podcast. They look at the content of the podcast. Then they're like, now let's put some money behind these guys.
Yeah, it can go big.
They can go big, right?
Yeah.
But then you know why? Because it's another team joining your team. Then the podcast,
Yes, it grows.
then you come up. It's a pyramid, my man.
Yeah.
But then without the proper foundations, which is something I told you, the reason why I haven't been on TV is because I never had a team.
Shit.
Only recently, my friend, we charge now like 30,000. Only now you got the balls to do it because
Yeah.
you're like, but then, dude, I've been in this
And
business.
how do you get a team there? How do you get a team?
Esh, my dog, that's another question. Look, these views are my own personal views. I'm not trying to shove down your throat. I think when you got the same people that have the same vision, that believe in your talent, that's how you start off with a team. Because a lot of times, my man, for us to work, we need a camera guy, 4K guy. Wherever we go, Valerie.
Sure.
And I'm just around Fezal. And it's a builder, what? And we don't know letters. We don't have transport. Mara Arno Zamaza, Mara Kazata, but the petrol. Like an artist. How long do you think you guys are going to be with me? Until the dream happens. A lot of people, most of them, they quit.
Nah.
Because they get tired.
Yeah.
But all right, they don't have the same passion you have.
Yeah, I don't see what you see.
Yeah, you're the vision bearer.
Yeah.
But then, my man, it takes a lot. As I said, no, it's not only about the passion. There's a lot of elements and ingredients that create a brand and an individual to become a national icon.
Yeah.
There's a team, it needs passion, it needs people that believe in you, it needs people that are going to be honest with you. Those ingredients and elements constitute a brand. You know? I keep telling people, I'm not famous, bro. I'm just popular. Contrary to, I'm just a popular guy. Yeah, I've won awards. I've MC'd everything.
I think you're famous, though.
Nah, I'm not famous, bro.
I think you're famous. Like, since I came here, Tear flew up the...
Wait, you see? Turf. They always say, my man, you can never conquer the world unless you conquer your own hometown.
You gotta make it big.
You gotta make it big here.
Oh, yeah.
So when you go out, you have enough support that we know that that guy's got something. So when you came here, you found me on my element here, hungry to make it in the industry.
Already, like, you were hot.
We were my man, we were blowing steam at the time, man.
Yeah, you used to put up big names, dog. Like,
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, and then you be like, then you get to a point where you're like, ah, man, like, I'm doing this every weekend. Like, it's starting to get boring now. But the thread out you've seen, that's why I was never doing this thing for fame. That's something that people don't understand. I never did this industry. I was never in the industry for fame, bro. I was in here because I was hungry. I needed to survive.
yeah.
There was no money coming in from parents or nobody else. So I needed to find a way to survive. That's when I got into the industry. It's not who I am. It's what I do.
Hey, wow, okay.
So a lot of people want to come into the industry and then it's not who they are. They don't want to make it, bro. Because they're going to get tired at some point. You need to know why you're in the industry. Why are you in the
So
music?
the reason why you came into the industry is because like you were hungry.
It was Survivor. There was nothing else.
Nothing else.
Oh, I've never even listened to that kind of music before.
Dang.
I'm a jazz gospel boy, bro.
Yeah.
Then I was introduced to house and whatever then, or whenever. I was never...
But you're so good, like...
Yeah, because I made sure that I try to be the best at it.
But it wasn't your passion at first.
It wasn't my passion, it's true. It's like
Now-
love. I had to choose to make it a passion. How many exes do you have?
Yeah, it is quite a lot.
Didn't you love them?
I did.
You see what I mean? So every time you meet somebody new, you find a new love. You develop a new love. It's a choice you make. Passion, you find something. It's like, I could do it.
So you decide.
Yeah, it's a decision you make. But I think my job right now, with where I am as a individual or artist, whatever, is to help kids that are coming behind me, whoever's coming behind me, not to go through the same path that I took. I never had a team. Get a team, bro.
Very important.
That's important. Get a team, man. Because right now, you can't call, let's say you're an artist, you're a DJ, you're a mix. Also, if you call the radio station, hi, my name is DJ Mama, can you play my mix? They won't take you serious, bro.
They won't.
But if my manager calls, if I'm your manager, I'm like, yo, how you doing? Can I speak to the compiler of Metro? Like, yo, yes, I was compiler. I'm listening, my man. My name is Gab, right? My artist. Mama. He's got this huge hit. I'm gonna drop you something. Do you need to listen to the song? Do you know that now it appeals more to them? Then like, I don't okay. Yeah, I'll train the manager. Come on, I'll manager. Gab, hey, come on, get Gab.
Yeah.
Then you know now everyone now they start even before they hear your music, they start identifying with you, with who's behind, who your team is, and who your team knows. And if your team knows all the big players in the game, that gives you a better chance of you even getting an interview on that station. That's how the industry is, my man. That's just the industry now. There's the whole thing out, no, talent, my man.
It doesn't work.
I know so many talented guys in this hood alone, my man. Hip-hop guys, rappers,
house DJs,
dancers. But then why are they getting booked?
That's messed up, though.
Why are they getting booked? Look, dude, right now, there's probably some dude watching this podcast saying, I can do a better job than them. He's allowed to feel like that, because if he can, he most probably can.
Yeah,
but I had a team to put up the podcast together. So if you had a team to put the podcast up, then that guy would be on the...
Things would be right.
Yeah, things would move for him. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, it's a very, very fine line. So, to answer again your question, the reason why I'm not on TV is because I never had a team.
Nah.
You know, if I was given an opportunity to go on TV right now, I'll jump on it.
Definitely do it.
And right now, there's certain things I'm doing now that are directing me to TV now, you know?
So you want to do like acting or...
Nah, bro.
Like presenting quite...
Anything, man. I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I can do anything. In the industry.
Damn.
Nah, bro.
How did you develop that self-confidence, Gab?
Man, you get to a point where you get tired, bro.
Nah?
You're like, you know what? Look, I was telling some other guy this other time, get it? Dude, the province has over 7 million people. 7 million people in this province.
Yeah.
In Gab, you're the only person that's been recognized as the best MC for the past 5 years amongst the 7 million. Dude, that's an achievement, bro.
That's big.
Yeah, yes, you don't have a summer award. Yeah, you don't have a Viano from the proceeds of what you were doing. But that's something you need to celebrate. Because only you could, you're the only person that did that.
There's no one.
It's not about having pride. It's about, you're like, you know what? I think I've achieved a lot, man. I need to be grateful for the achievements that I've done. I'm the only guy in this province who has done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to celebrate that myself. So that in itself gives you enough confidence. So the problem with us, people measure you in the industry with what you drive, where you live, you know? What kind of clothes you wear, who you hang around, you know, where you hang around, where you eat. And they judge you like, this guy's not making it in the industry. Because they're judging you based on that. Because Instagram and social media has made success about material.
Most def.
Right?
Most definitely.
I mean, success has got nothing to do with where you drive, man. Success is being able to sleep at night peacefully, knowing that you took a day that God gave you and you did something out of it productive.
Yeah.
Now that's success, my man, for me. Knowing that you're pursuing something and each and every day you take strides into achieving that. That's success. That's the reason when those things go, then people leave with those things. How many girls liked you because you were wearing Jordans, bro?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Now you wear what? But hey, is it still him? So only people like you for what they see on you. They don't like you for who you really are. So we need to find a society where people get to like us and appreciate us for who we really are.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nice, man. So you're a preacher's kid, right?
I'm a PK, dog.
How is it like being in the
Tough.
industry?
Hard, man. It's hard.
Very, ne?
It's difficult, brother.
So your parents, like, I'm sure they didn't support you.
Yeah, they didn't then.
But now they understand.
Yeah, I didn't know you winning awards. Like, hey,
okay.
one award.
Yeah.
Then the neighbors come. Yo, we so care.
We so care.
Because here was the thing with my parents. Dude, I live not far from gate 2. Ne? So whenever there was a freshers ball, my parents, like, my brother tells me this, my little brother, or they used to sit outside the house, ne? And they would put chairs.
Just to listen to your voice.
And you know, sometimes, ne? The things you say, ne?
Yeah.
Then, I mean, we were growing up, we're young. The things you say on stage sometimes, hey, my man, for a PK, when he hears that, he's like, what this guy saying? You know?
I didn't raise him like this.
Yeah, like, I don't know. And it's not because of, it's because of the moment that you're in. UL there, Oskampete Stadium has 40,000 students. You're standing there, my man, one man, you're the one that you like, you got so much control over so many people at the same time.
Yeah, just your voice.
You don't care, like you tell people to raise their hands,
They do
40,000 people raise their hands. Tell them to go to the left.
They go to the left.
Do you know how much power that is to have and to handle? It's too much.
Yeah.
You just start saying stuff, things just come to you, oh shit. Then your dad is out there listening, then you're like, hey. But at the time, it's because, it's not because you wanted to curse. It's how you found the industry is, like it's the hype of the industry, you know how some people put it. When things are going on nice, you know hip hop guys, they're happy with whatever different linguas. But then as you tend to grow up, they also get treated as a normal. This guy's talented. He just needs to direct his talent in the right direction. That's why I'm leaving the commercial business, because certain times, but I've had a lot of alcohol sponsorships to push, where I'll have to hold a beer. I've never done that.
Why?
Because I feel like I don't want to do things that are going to give a bad image to my parents and what they're pushing. I respect what they do so much, and I respect where I grew up so much that I would not intentionally jeopardize someone else's view on what they think about what they believe in, you know? I've been involved in a lot of things, I've been implicated with a lot of stuff, but then it's never damaged the reputation of my parents. All right? So the hard thing about being a PK is being able to balance the commercial industry that you're in and the person you really, really, really are. People have no idea that, man, now we do motivational talks, you preach to people, they don't know that about you.
You know, the thing that you used to do back in campus is every time you play a gospel song and you get the crowd vibing, I always ask myself, okay, Gab is a Christian.
I still do that.
You still do that?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like the need to do that?
Because it's who I am.
Nah?
Like, there's never been a time I've played anyway and I've never sang a gospel song. For example, I had a trademark of singing this song, Wahamba Nathi. Siyabonga.
Yeah, that's what,
Oh, you know how I always sang that song? For me, it was like, Gab, you've been traveling for so long, bruh.
Yeah.
You've never had accidents, nothing. Like,
You're still fresh.
You're so fresh. Like, people are dying, they're sick in the industry. And I think you know what I mean.
Quite
I bet guys, a lot of guys just get to a place because they're popular. They say, what's up, man, bebeza?
Yeah.
But like VIP, shop, bev. What happens? Then you sleep with whoever, whatever happens. You get sick. That's the reality of it. But dude, some of us, God has kept us to date. It couldn't be my actions. It couldn't be my works. So it also resonates to people that's why I always say to them, like, guys, in everything we do, God is always first. If you always put God in everything you do, God doesn't have a problem with you going out to refreshers and stuff. Nah, bro.
It doesn't.
And that's the narrative that Christians are painting. That's very, very wrong. Right? Yes, it's not an environment where you worship God and no. But we should not condemn people that go to bashes or parties, because that's where we meet them and that's where we give them the word of God. In a different way.
In a different way.
We preach to them.
Yeah.
Not because we're saying, repent. I see demons. No, we don't do that. We just let them know that, guys, don't forget in everything you do, even now.
Yeah.
Why are you even behaving like this? You must always remember that God
is the greatest.
God is the greatest, and God comes in first in your life. He's the one that kept you thus far to where you are. He's the one that made you get a scholarship. He's the one that's skilled protecting your parents. He's the one today that's even still keeping your parents safe from this COVID thing. What are you doing? 2 minutes. 1 minute. You've given them the word of God. Because that's all who I am. That's all I do. Then you're out. Then God, you know what God does? God is like, Ish, but this guy, this guy spoke to my children. But you got pastors now in church, they speak to the children, then they eat the children. You know what I mean?
That's messed up. What's going on?
Oh, it's bad, Baji.
It's bad.
How many scandals do you know about pastors who chow, like ZAleb?
Quite a lot these days. What's going on?
You know why, ne? Because I don't think they forgot the whole gospel, what the gospel stands for, it means.
Nah?
Yeah.
What do you think the gospel is all about?
It was God and peace to people. Tell them about God, bro. They must repent. But that's why we should just try. Dude, in heaven, ne? You don't want to go with anybody there, bro. You need to do right on earth for yourself, for people around you. People are doing all crazy stuff around them.
Yeah.
But stay conscious, bro, you know?
It's crazy, man.
So rather be accused of something you've never done than be accused of stuff that you do. Number one. Number two, try to do right. You won't do things right all the time. But whenever you make a mistake, you're human. Try correct it, and then make it better. That's all. But people want to try and condemn you. Gaps are the what dude, really?
Yes.
So you're trying to drag me down for something I did 5 years ago. Are you mad? So those are the kind of people you try and avoid. You know? And just every day, take your energy and try to do the right thing, bro. Push hard.
So what do you think is happening in the industry in terms of like a lot of celebrities are killing themselves, though?
Depression, bro.
Why though? What are we missing?
Pressure,
Because
dude. You know, I tell people, you know, if it wasn't because of church, I would have been dead a long time ago, bro.
Dang.
Because you know when you're depressed for real, when depression is knocking in, it's just your mindset. But if you never, I was exposed to knowing that whenever you got problems, like watch a motivational video, a TDJs. In fact, the guy speaks about the racism you're going through. But that guy was there to help me, to deal with it. People in the industry don't have guys like that to help them. They have some other dumb ass niggas that lie to them. Tell them, no, bro, whatever, man, yo, here's a joint, bro. You have a joint, you want to have a joint, like, relax, have a joint. How many joints you going to have? You don't need a joint. You need someone to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys in the industry, which I didn't need. Because they're sucking up to them. So everyone wants to have a piece of pie in the industry. We all want to be around the closest, we want to be around the celebrities. And the day the guy flops, do you think you want to tell him the truth? You hardly do that. Then at some point, they find themselves with them and the world and the wall and alone, nobody. And that's the best time when the devil comes in and is like, man, just jump, bro. You're tired.
You once met AKA, right?
Yeah, I met everyone, bro.
So like, what's your take on like the girlfriend situation and everything that happened?
Hey man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I've met him. I don't hang around him. You know, I've met everyone. Dude, I've been on the cover of ZAleb, bro. If you make the cover of ZAleb, in the industry, people think you big. You've done it. I met almost every celebrity, bro. But fortunately enough, most of them I don't even know them like personally.
Yeah.
I just see them. They're colleagues. It's like going to class with someone. You don't know everyone in your class, but you're in the same room.
Yeah.
Write the same exam. Graduate in the same hall. Eat in the same cafeterias.
Dang.
So about AK stuff, I don't know. I can't comment about that. I don't know, bro. I don't know what is going on. I have no idea. I've never even asked him about it even afterwards.
Do you get contacts of the people you meet though, like celebrities?
Of course, dude. In the industry, relationships are more important than bookings and money. Because if I can build a relationship with a well-acclaimed artist, he can recommend me to other people that I've never even thought I'd ever meet. Because he already has the exposure to it. So every show that I do, I check about whose contacts I need. And I'm like, man, I'm going to contact your man. Then I'm like, my man, I need you. Because I'm MC.
Sure.
I'm the show. Yeah. I'm killing it at the time. Shamba-Rio Mapiano. Then I have his numbers. Come on, WhatsApp. Send me to me, and I need advice on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they're legit enough, they'll give you the right advice. Which I need an agency that does 1, 2, 3. They'll give you an agency. You know, other people, they'll take advantage of you.
Yeah, mostly.
Like you're a girl, I want a DJ. Yeah, I want a DJ. You know what happens. But then, if people are legit with you, they want to help you to whatever extent they can. So I do take numbers of people, those I feel like are relevant that can help me. So yeah, I do that sometimes.
Nice man. So they say behind every successful man, there's a woman.
My cheese.
Especially,
bro.
my
like,
God.
Listen, can I get water? Is he talking about? I'm kidding, Joe. I'm kidding. Hey,
tell the people, man.
Let me give you this one, man. Look, I think, man, these terms, we need to be able to understand them thoroughly, bro. Behind every successful man, is it a married man or is it a boyfriend? I don't know.
That's the say.
Yeah, so, well, you know what? I think, for me, the benchmark with me is one. Four of the people I've been with, I could still be with now. I can get back with 4 of my exes that I've been with the past couple of years. Remember when you're in a relationship with someone, the idea is to want to be with them forever, right? Isn't that the idea?
Most deaf. You don't think negatively.
So sometimes things don't work out the way you expect them to work out. But 4 of my exes now, it shows the relationship that I have with them or that I had with them, or I have. We still feel, I'm the advice, because I'm not a badass guy. Well, I did my mistakes where I did them, but then to show if you want to know what kind of guy you are, Check your exes. Check if you can get back with your exes. Tell me how many exes you can get back with. How many exes of yours can talk good about you even after the breakup?
Damn.
Then you'll give us an idea what kind of person you are.
Okay.
So with me as well, yeah, I'm in a relationship. I'm in a long distance relationship now as we speak.
Okay.
My partner's in Joburg.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro.
It's hard.
Difficult. But I've learned one thing. Going to a gig and picking up girls, that's not my thing, bro.
It's not.
Nah.
But hey, dog, you work around a lot of crowds.
Yeah,
bro.
but you learn. You will die, bro.
Nah?
You're going to die like a lot of other people have.
So you think like the reason why celebrities, don't chow girls is because they are afraid of death?
No, not death. They just respect themselves, number one. Number two, they respect their partners. Then they don't want to die. They don't want to get sick. Dude, for a guy like me, I can make a chick every 30 seconds.
But you're a man.
And I can make out of all. When I can date, I don't want to do it a lot. I can date a lot, bro.
Yeah.
But the problem with that, having multiple partners is too much admin.
Nah?
And as a popular brand, people can easily tarnish your name. I mean, a small thing.
Damn.
You know, right now people are waking up to say, "Mama raped me." You know those kind of things.
Yeah, they do this.
Those things are rife now. Girls are going crazy now, bro. Like women are going. No, not all of them, obviously. But some women are just going nuts, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's one thing you try and avoid, just to keep your brand intact, you know?
Damn.
Something I've done for a very long. People that know me, they'll tell you. You know, like from a while back, it was always like, hey, Sharp, hey, your gig. You get to see women, obviously. Yes, you're a man.
Yeah.
But how you look at it, is your mind reformed? That's where the element of God comes in. Not fun. Principles of just being respectful to yourself and whoever you're with.
Yeah.
You won't be attracted to anyone. Dude, there's a lot of amazing people. I mean, look at the cost now.
Yeah.
Obviously, the camera can't just go. But clearly, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
But then if you think about it, what am I trying to do? You know?
It's messed up.
It's messed up. That's where a lot of problems start happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, no,
You gotta keep yourself away from
I'm in a relationship. I'm trying to make it work. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try again, bro.
We move.
No, you have to. You can't stop. Okay, so you must. But dude, we try. But you see, that's the thing. Compatibility is another situation, you know.
Yeah.
But ideally, we try, man, bro. You want to have. I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to live for other people. I want to live for other. You know.
Ideally, we are failing right now.
But why are we failing?
Majority, I don't know. Is it because like love doesn't exist anymore?
Well, love does exist. But the problem is the problem is you fair this one tomorrow. The next day you fair mang. Then you lose interest in that one.
So we're no longer loyal. That's what you say.
No, we're not loyal anymore.
Shit.
In Dubai, if they catch you fairing some other woman's person, go to jail, chief.
Just like that.
I'm a 5 year. What do you know that thing?
Okay.
No, did you matter? Okay, how many times have you done this? Hello. The cream is so. Hey, my boy.
Quite a lot.
What's that?
Where is
where you come from is jail. Because look at other religions, like look at the Muslim, or is it the Muslim?
Yeah, Muslims are very strict.
But a woman mustn't show any of her body parts.
They cover
just the eyes.
everything.
But so it avoids them to move around
Yeah.
But unfortunately, with our certain traditions and stuff,
Yeah.
obviously, my man, you're going to look.
Dang.
Come get a baby, come on, celeb, come popular. What are the chances that you're gonna try your luck?
Yeah.
The chances are very, very high.
Just learn.
It's not easy, but you need to learn how to do that, man. You'll never master it,
But
but
it's
you must
something that
learn.
you must learn.
You must strive, you know, to get it done. I'm going to sit here and act as if, bro, we've been around. I mean, I've been in this business for a long time.
Yeah.
Commercial, national, provincial, local, community. I've been in the business.
Yeah.
Yes, it might not reflect in monetary funds for what we're really worth and what we should have gotten, but I have the experience. I've got vast experience about the industry.
Yeah.
And I've learned to want to be a better guy and continue being the better man that I am. I'm leaving commercial.
Who do you look up to in the industry?
Who do I look up to?
Yeah.
A lot of people, bro.
Quite a lot. But who stands out for you?
No one stands out. There's a lot of them.
Nah?
Yeah, I can't say this one because I'd be biased. But a lot of people, I look up to a lot of people, and I read a lot. There's different, even characters that I've never met, that I've only seen a picture of that inspire me because of what I read about them.
Yeah.
So the reading part also has helped me a lot in also shaping who I am, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm leaving the commercial business, my man. I'm telling you. I don't know how many times I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Since 2017, I've been saying I'm leaving the commercial industry.
You ready now? You think you're ready?
Yeah, I'm going corporate now, man. I mean, I'm not getting any younger.
Is it because of the money or?
I'm just tired, man, of doing the same thing over and over again, man.
Yeah.
Same shows. I've done the Durban July how many times? I don't know. Same results. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
How about this show is the same end result?
Like, what are the end results? It doesn't go the way it should.
No, it does go the way it should. You're going to say the same things. Just recycle your words. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for AKA tonight?
Yeah.
Guys, are you sure you're ready for AKA?
Yeah.
Coming up, 45 farts,
Yeah.
45, show some love.
Yeah.
You do that every 3 days of the week.
Yeah.
At some point, it just gets tiring. You want to do something different.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm going to corporate, and I'm very glad that God has put me where I am now. I'm doing a lot of corporate stuff now, you know.
Yeah.
No longer the late nights.
I saw you with Twizer. What's happening?
Yeah, I will be working stuff, man. Twice is doing well, man. Wiser Media Academy is doing quite well, bro.
Yeah. You were part of the launch, ne?
Yeah, man. The first production studios, movie studios in the province, man.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's an incredible feat, man. Kope has been in the industry for a long time. Me and
For a long time.
we're in primary together, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. He's always been that flamboyant guy, you know.
Yeah.
Very, very innovative, loud, funny, and I'm very proud of where he is now. That's why I didn't even hesitate when he came in the call to pull through. I was like, definitely, I'll do whatever it takes, man.
Yeah.
You know, to keep the dream going and to open channels for other people coming in the province.
Yeah, big up to him, man.
To be able to find avenues that we had to struggle our way through, you know.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be as hard for them as it is for us now. Whether you're a photographer, videographer, musician, DJ, whatever, it should be easy for you to penetrate the market.
Yeah.
Because we'll be giving you guys information that we know took us years to get, you know, which you shouldn't take that long to go by.
Damn. So you're part of the project?
Yeah,
or?
man, we're working hard, man. We're shooting. There's programs we're doing that are going to be airing. Obviously, you're trying to get the programs, buy them for bigger channels or bigger airtime.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens in photography and film. You know, you start off with some small production, want to then rent it out to a bigger corporate, and have a bigger corporate buying into your scripts and stuff. That's how you actually get to the top of the food chain, you know. Damn. Ultimately own your own thing. So we're all struggling, we're all pushing to get there. And in the right time, we definitely will get there.
Yeah, most definitely, man. So, like, what would you say to a young person who wants to become Gab? Like what
impossible.
you're doing right now?
It's impossible to become me, man.
It's also, come on, man.
Let me tell you why. You only one original, man.
Nah?
Yeah, you can't have 2 originals.
Yeah.
You either have an original or a copy of the original.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody out there watching, I'm sure they want to be their own originals. You know, what I can tell you is to learn from people like us, you know? I mean, dude, we always, man, on my DMs, my Facebook inbox, I don't know how many messages I get from kids that are asking, like, dude, how did you get it? And I try to answer as many as I can, you know, but obviously I can't answer all of them.
But it must have been tough.
Yeah, it's been this, what was
You
hard.
started from zero.
Yeah, it was hard, bro. I did radio I never studied media studies. I've never done media studies, my man. But I've been headhunted for like 3, 4 national stations.
Yeah.
Done local radio, I've done everything without a media studies degree.
Damn.
Because it was the hunger that was like,
Yeah, I need to push.
and the hunger compromise. I'm a hungry kawata. Zag at some point. People use us, man. And as much as they use us, equally we can say they gave us a platform.
Yeah.
It's a give and take. It's a jungle.
Most definitely.
So you need to be smart. If you realize you got a potential and a talent, whoever's watching this, if you're a young person out there and you realize that you got a talent, whether people are telling you this or it's your friend or whatever, nah? About you got a or you're good at something, try and put up a team together. Put a team together. And then sit down with the team and have a vision. Draw a vision board. Or Sharp, we're going to have a podcast. I want to be a DJ. Sharp, for the next 6 months, here's the plan.
We're going to do this and this and this.
When are your tasks to do this? You're good at this, you do this. When are your tasks to do this? You're good at that. Gab, your task is to be you. All right? You're the face. But then there's a team behind it. Dog, in 5-6 months, you'll be shocked at what you'd have achieved.
Damn.
Because there's some other smart one who's quiet, that does the research. Instagram, what's about influential? What's if I can post who's influential? Here are the most influential sites. Here are the scouts guys. You'd never know that as an individual, as a presenter. Your job is to talk, man, to interact with people like us.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's supposed to be this, who's got a camera there. He knows how he's going to put it together. That's a team. So what I can say to answer your question, to everybody out there, if you want, you know you got a talent, man, you want to be out in the industry, first identify what you're good at.
Yeah.
When you realize you're good at it, get a team, man. When you have a team, put up a roadmap. When you have a roadmap, tell me 3-4 months down the line what you might have achieved. We'll talk about that then. Then you're going to see a bigger vision and a clearer vision of what you want to do. Damn. Unlike us just being in the industry year in, year out, same gigs, same... People like, Gab is good. Yeah, but good to who? I don't want to be good just to people in the province. I want to be good to the world, man.
The whole world.
But go to the whole world.
Going international.
If I'm going to go out the whole world. I mean, I told you now I'm leaving commercial.
Yeah.
Corporate is the world, remember?
Damn.
Corporate is your banks. I'm doing shows for banks. I'm doing shows for commercial banks. I'm doing shows for corporates.
Yeah.
I'm getting endorsements now, you know?
So like corporate pays a lot compared to
standard, my man.
Damn. Different.
Private school, Malum. Private industry, it's standard.
Yeah.
And remember, they respect your craft.
Damn.
Charge 20K just to come and do a show for 30 minutes.
Just like that.
Yeah, man, if you say 20K, are you a robot? Are you famous? What are your numbers? They start questioning your quality. They start questioning your talent. Yet they're the ones that called you. Corporate, if you get an opportunity in corporate, they don't question anything about you. They give you what you want.
Yeah.
Because they believe they need to give people what they deserve. They respect your craft. They value your worth. The commercial market doesn't do that, unfortunately. They don't do that unless you're famous, unless you got the numbers.
Damn. Hey, that's bad.
So I'm going to corporate now. There's a lot of stuff I'm doing now. The new PSL season is starting. I'm doing something for in that regard as well, you know.
Yeah.
Stadium announcements and stuff for PSL team.
Yeah.
That's like, for me, it's big, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm working with BMW now, you know.
Yo,
I was working with MTN and all of that. I left MTN. That didn't materialize. But then it's corporate, you know. It's
but
corporate.
You get in there, you work here.
Yeah, you work in. When you work with corporates, it opens bigger doors for you for corporates, you know.
Most there.
When one door closed, another one was open.
Yeah.
So you're no longer relying on, what if mama doesn't call me? Now you make the calls. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So if you're out there, man, and you're a child, a child, oh, Gab. If you're out there and you're talented, right? My only words is quite simple, man. Get a team, man. That's something I want you to do. Just from me, get a team. And get a team of people that believe in you, man.
Yeah, it's gotta be people that believe in what you
I'm glad, for what MTN did for me, man, I'm so grateful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for what they did for me. I mean, being associated with a brand like that, that's like a big brand.
It's big. It must be massive.
And they say they decide out of all of the people in the country, they want to work with you. Yeah, bro,
that's huge, bro.
BMW, BMW, Polokwane.
Yeah.
We want to work with you.
Damn.
Like, that's like, what? You know? Then you realize that, okay, this is real, but that's the corporate side of it. But you know what?
That's when you start seeing real money.
You know when? But because I only then started getting a team. If I got a team 5 years before now, that's why I said I would have been dogged out. I would have been far, bro. But I have no regrets.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I went through that process. It's made me a better individual.
Yeah.
It's made me better at what I do. It's made me more sharper. You know what I mean? But then because I didn't have a team, now that I got a team, things are much more easier. It's COVID down, man. We're at home at a spa, but because of programs and teams, like people like, yo, we can still work even behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, most definitely.
Yeah, people can still hear us, yeah, man.
Gab, man, I think we had a nice conversation.
Man. You're a great host, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I've been speaking to a lot of people, man. They just sound weird, bro.
Yeah.
They sound weird, bro. Like, you got a team, right?
Yeah, man.
You got a
my
team?
whole team here, dog.
Yeah, man.
But we're building, we're growing. I think we'll get there.
Yeah, and you are going to get there. With the team, you're going to get there.
Hopefully, man.
Just don't, like, Charles Dog in the team, bro.
Dog, I won't do that.
You're going to kill it.
Professional.
You're going to kill it. It's like the church, you know?
Yeah.
What do you know?
I know, man.
When you start eating jelly tots from your own packet, man, you know, they're going to finish quick.
Yeah, it's going to bite you.
But I'm glad. I'm very happy that I'm here. And I'm excited to be here with you guys, man. Whenever you need me, you must holler at me, bro.
Most definitely.
Even behind the cameras, man. Behind the camera, anywhere, you know?
Most definitely.
Anything, if you... I'm willing to... I'm putting this on record now on camera.
Yeah.
If you guys need anything, I'm glad that you guys are legit, you know? You're doing this thing for the right reason. It's about people getting educated. You're not doing it for anything else, for new...
Most definitely.
Money will come. Man. When you're doing something right and legit, money's going to... There's no way money can come. And then you all get to divide your money proper because it's all you've all been working towards the whole dream. You've seen your Kevin Hart's, everyone, your Trevor Noah. Those guys have a team of about 30 people that he pays that work for him.
They write for him everything.
Everything, bro.
Shit.
So that's why I believe, besides talent and passion, a team makes the dream work, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you know, and it's a guy like Maremo Mphahlele that it's still this thing. I wouldn't, no doubt, never, Vega was always telling me, get a team, boy. Get a team, get a team.
Yeah, most
You
definitely.
know? So that's my words to you guys, man. Me, I'm pushing. You must push. We all pushing.
Well, now I think you're amazing, man.
I
You
try,
inspire
bro.
me a lot, and keep doing what you do.
You inspire me, bro.
Really?
No, for real, because
Yeah,
you in the commercial, you changing the game of the commercial iPod world, you know? While some of us are running away or leaving, whatever you want to call it, you now want to grab it by the scruff of the neck
Yeah, we wanna
and take
pick
it
it
on
up.
head on, you know? That's some, I got a lot of respect for that, man. A lot of respect to you, bro.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gab, man, for coming through.
Hallelujah.
You know, like, subscribe, share the video.
Yeah,
And
man.
yeah, suggest who we should interview in the next episode, and yeah, peace.
All right. Holla. Cheers. Bye-bye.